Thank you. Um, at this point, I think I could only repeat the words of the marvelous women who have gone ahead of me here tonight. So I will simply say thank you to the board of the Hall of Fame for including me among them. I think most people would have a problem describing what a journalist does in one sentence. I think that I can tell you what I did. For about 30 years, simply put, I introduced Alaskans to each other. When I arrived in Alaska, Anchorage was a city full of strangers. It's true. There was a core of long-term, old timers, but the fact of the matter is that the streets literally were full of outsiders. They were here for the job with the new pipeline. They were here to fill all of those offices and those big buildings that were going up in Midtown and downtown. Homes were being built everywhere, schools, churches, whole neighborhoods were being invented. But the fact is, you can't really build a good city full of people who consider each other strangers, people who are different from them, the other. So that's what I and everyone else at the Anchorage Daily News did. We introduced Alaskans to each other. Now, obviously, we wrote about the newsmakers, the big names, the people who are doing good things and making trouble. You know who I'm talking about. But we wrote equally, in fact, I think even more so, about ordinary people living ordinary lives. And over time, for better or worse, that bunch of aliens developed into the city that we have today. I happen to think it's a great city. I love it, but everybody has their own opinion. I'd like to add one thing to this. To the extent that I may have succeeded in this mission, I owe my success to the characters in the most amazing place anyone ever landed a job, the newsroom at the Anchorage Daily News. It doesn't exist anymore. Newsrooms are pretty much a thing of the past. But for all the time that I was there, it was a magic place. 75 or 80 people in a giant open space, 75 or 80 desks and telephones ringing, keyboards tapping, simultaneous conversations, debates, arguments, all under the constant pressure of the deadline. It was a room filled with the smartest, the toughest, the most talented, the most irreverent, dedicated, hardworking, and maybe wise ass ever assembled, under the tutelage of our two main really brilliant editors, Howard Weaver and Pat Doherty. So where I find myself in this unexpected place tonight, what I must do, what I want to do, is to reach out to all of them across the years and say thank you very much. And again, to the board who has included me in this special occasion, thank you.